Hello and welcome to day 6 of your 10 days of Christmas. Today's class is a fusion style class of high and slow, and you will need a big rolled up towel. So preferably a beach towel, something that's quite big, and you want to make it in the shape same as the bolster. So you want to fold it in half and then in quarter and then roll that up. Have that ready to go on the side for when we get into our slow flow class where we work on a bit more release. But to begin here today, we're going to take your feet nice and wide and start with just swinging through the upper body. Let your breath start to come out as you turn the body quite naturally. And as you get into this here, you can start making those arms a little bigger and transferring the weight from foot to foot. Feel the arms just slapping here against your body. Feel the whole body sort of spiral and rotate from the foot all the way up to the head. So make sure you're turning your head as well and your eye gaze is up, and you can just listen to my instructions rather than watching me here now, and just let this become a little bit more free flow. So there's no particular right way to do this. We're just getting the body moving and warm. Make sure the chin isn't up. Make sure it's just nice and neutral, so the back of the neck is nice and long. And then start to bring it down to a smaller rotation. We're going to lift the shoulders up, roll them back and down. 2 and 3. Reach the arms up and down just a few times to get those shoulders moving. Last one. And press the arms down. We're going to go into a little sequence of our cardio here by starting to have a little sort of jog on the spot, where I want you to try and get your heels to tap up to your bottom. Now, if that's not possible, you can just jog on the spot from foot to foot where you lift the heel. Otherwise, off we go. So you're really trying to kick your heel to your bottom, so you're warming up those hamstrings, but trying not to arch our back. So use your core control here as you move your legs in this way. Shoulders are relaxed. So if your arms kind of jiggle up and down a bit, that's fine. I don't want you to lock them down. Just have them in this sort of relaxed position as you kick your heel to your bottom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take a curtsy to the side and then the other way for 4, 3, 4. Then stay on that side of your mat. 4 squats. 2, 3, and 4. We go back into our little heel taps towards our bottom. So now that was the stepping version of those last 2 exercises, the curtsy and the squats. If you want to ramp it up for the last 2 sets, you jump, and I'll do that with you. So you now have the option to just step it or jump it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're jumping from side to side into a deep squat 4, and you're going to jump squat or just squat 3, 4, and we jog. Heels to the bottom. We're going to do this a few times, really elevating that heart rate. We are up to day 6 of our 10. Remember, this whole series can be repeated again. You've really only got maximum 15 minutes. This is your series to do. Off we go. You're either curtsy jumping or just stepping. 4, you're either squatting or squat jumping. Use your arms. 3, 4, again, on the spot, heels to bum. Whew. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, curtsy jump or step for 4, 2, 3, 4, and squat jump or just squat. 2, 3, 4. One more set. Remember, take it down if you need to. If it's physical, take it down. If it's mental, push past a little bit. Stay with me. Stay present. Off we go for curtsies. This is your last set. Give it your all. 3, 4, and squat. 2, 3. Last one. And feel that work. Shoulders down. Don't try and control your breath. Let it slow down when it's ready. Let the breath come back to semi-normal before we move on. Try and let those shoulders go. And let's get ready for some slow flow. It's like your dessert after that. So grab your towel. Grab your towel and place it long ways on your mat. I'm just going to move my mat. Make sure you've got plenty of room either side of you. So you want to be able to lay on the towel like you're laying on a roller. So come to the end and then lay back. And hopefully you fit on the towel. And if you don't, maybe grab a cushion underneath your head. Knees bent. And we're going to turn our palms up by our sides. Take a breath in. Breathe out as you drag your arms along the floor. Feel that lovely opening across the chest. So from previous days where we've done some arms and some push-ups, this is a great way to counterbalance all that upper body work we've done. In to come back down. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in, bringing the arms back. 2 more. Really let go into that towel and maybe feel where the towel is touching the skin is where you're getting a bit of a massage as well. And we're going to take it into arm circles. So breathe in, raise the arms up. Breathe out, circle them around. Go for a little bit of core control here. If you're excessively arching your ribs up, then your arms are probably just going a bit high. But I don't want you to worry too much because this is slow flow and it is just about letting go, exploring range of movement without being too concerned or too controlled. You're just winding things down. 2 more. Last one. Bring the arms up, take them out to the sides and then bend them into like a goalpost position. Breathe out, take them overhead. Breathe in, bend. So we're just trying to get a little more stretch through the shoulder, the fronts of the chest here. So make sure your hands sort of stay, or your forearms stay parallel to the floor as you go up and down. And that should give you the right stretch. The closer your arms are to the floor in that parallel position, the more stretch you're going to get. So just let the chest open. And often when our necks are tight, it's our pecs, these chest muscles here, pulling on our neck. That gives us that neck discomfort. So this is a great one to do if you're feeling like that, or you've been sitting at the desk a lot. 2 more. And last one. And just release the arms to the floor, take a moment. And then just rolling off your towel to the side. And we're going to use the towel to stretch out our hips. So bring it out from underneath you. lay down onto your back. Well, actually put it under your legs first and then lay down onto your back and then bring the towel up underneath your hips. So you're fully supported through the pelvis. We then pull one knee in towards your chest, squeeze it in nice and tight. Don't let the knee come away from your chest, but straighten the other leg. So if your knee comes away, you kind of tend to lose that. So you've got to try and pull the knee up and press that leg away to get that hip opening. And if you're not getting that, just adjust the towel until you get it in the right position for that leg to be able to open at the front. Take some deep breaths. And then just changing sides. So hug that knee in first, nice and close, and then allow the other leg to start to drop toward the floor with gravity. So keep drawing that knee in, letting that front of hip open. Relax your upper body into the ground. And then release that stretch. Hug both knees into your chest, which is quite nice on the towel because you can really stretch the lower back because the hips are elevated. And then a really nice way to restore the body is just to simply take the legs up. Make sure that you might even sort of naturally roll in a bit here once your legs are there. So let that happen if it's happening. And keep the toes sort of resting against each other so your legs have got something to rest on. Palms up. And this is how we're going to finish today. So if that doesn't feel right, you can always just put your feet on the floor here. So our mindfulness section is just in this nice restorative position. Focusing on the feeling of your feet. Let your breathing just come into its own natural rhythm. Let the breath come to you. Jaw is relaxed, lips are closed, eyes are closed. Feel the sensations through your feet. You may notice they're tingling or pulsing. Maybe you can feel one foot more than the other. Maybe you can't feel your feet. Just notice. Try not to judge. Just allowing the blood to circulate from the feet back up to the heart. Re-energizing the body in this little inversion. This last minute, just bend the knees in and just let the knees flop towards your chest. Staying there. Opening your eyes And you can either stay there a little bit longer or go about the rest of your day knowing that you've squeezed in just a little bit of time for yourself over this crazy period. See you again soon.